just need time. I need time.
Yo, what is up, guys? We're back with another video on Jazz and NBA 2K20 rebuilding video, and today we're going to be doing the Brooklyn Nets. So this is going to be a trading KYRIE IRVIng rebuild, and to finish up this first current season, we're just going to play KYRIE and Kevin Durant on the bench and not play them in minutes because they won't be playing even when the NBA comes back. Although KYRIE might play, but maybe it's better if they don't play them. So this is a little fun rebuild to do since it is a fantasy one. Garrett and Temple will be starting for us at that point guard spot, but we're gonna give some different guys lots of minutes. So yeah, this is an interesting idea that is a possibility. They just signed KYRIE IRVIng, that big deal, same with Kevin Durant, and the first season was a big mess. So they'll probably make the playoffs, being in the Eastern Conference, but however the playoffs do turn out to be. But so we're gonna be pretty much blowing up this team. So we're gonna keep Kevin Durant, unfortunately. Hate Kevin Durant, Snake, Cupcake, whatever you want to call him. He's not good. So, but anyway, we're gonna be building around him. And yeah, we're trading KYRIE IRVIng, see what kind of package we can get in this current off season. So here's all the awards. But so for the Nets and KYRIE IRVIng, KYRIE, there's a lot of debate about it. I've been a fan of KYRIE for quite a while, so I even have comparative shoes, but it's just I don't know what he's doing over there, man. What is he doing with calling out his they got Kenny Atkinson fired. This we eliminated before in the first round. They got Kenny Atkinson fired over there, who did a great job with D'Angelo Russell and that Nets team the previous year. They made a big turnaround, and then that out of nowhere Atkinson turns around and gets fired the next year. So and without Kevin Durant and KYRIE being healthy, I was just taking a look at how many games did KYRIE actually play in this season. So he played actually. I was looking also at the games in Boston where he was. There's that whole debate, man. The past 3 seasons now, it's our team's better off without KYRIE as far as winning games. Yeah, KYRIE scores, but is he gonna help you win games? Cleveland days, yes. Lately, I don't know, man. It's I've heard all that other thing going down in December and early January with it is KYRIE. When he came back and then they weren't winning games, and then when he wasn't playing, they were starting to win. They were winning some games, and there were some tough games they were winning too. Dinwiddie was playing well, and yeah. So we're gonna be getting a new trainer just for 1 year though. We're gonna keep the assistant coach. We're gonna try to get Greg Popovich as the coach. He rejects. I have still not gotten Popovich as my coach. So we're going to go ahead and offer Jacob Underwood a contract. Have not given him a chance in a while, so I usually get Michael Stauffer just because of ratings. But here in the draft, we're going to try to turn around and flip this team. So KYRIE IRVIng does not want to, can't be traded right now. So we're not going to be looking to move him yet. But we'll move on from DeAndre Jordan. Kendrick Nunn, that's an intriguing option. But we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be looking for Isaac, interesting. Averaged about 11 points per game. Developing that offensive game. Rocco will be an interesting power forward. We get another center here, but we already have Jared Allen. He's going to be the center of the future. So Thomas Bryant, Mo Wagner, that's an interesting trade as well, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I think the trade that catches my eye the most is Josh Richardson and a first-round pick. So just for a heads up, guys, the first 8 minutes of this are post-commentary. I lost the audio for the first part. Recurring theme here is last rebuild was entirely post-commentary, and then the rest of it will be live commentary. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and trade Tarin Prince with a massive deal they gave him. He's a young player who's a good player, but I don't think he's worth $14 million. So we're gonna trade him away for a first-round pick, and we have what pick do we have? 24. So right ahead of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and let's see who's out here. Jalen Smith, I guess, is probably going to be the most well-known player there, and probably one of the better ones, from what we have there. So we're just going to go best available for the second round pick or whatever that was. So rookie signing is 69. We're not even going to sign. Jalen Smith is only 71. So Pinson and Temple will definitely decline those deals. Qualifying offers, let's head to those. And I'm not going to offer any qualifying offers to any of these guys. So let's head straight to free agency and see who I can try to pair up with Kevin Durant. So KYRIE IRVIng, we're going to be looking to move him right now, and then the trades are available. So Kobe White and Zach LaVine, we get 2 good players right away. Paul George and Beverly. I wouldn't really want to give up Josh Richardson since I just traded him. Fox and Heald wouldn't want to give up Richardson in that situation either. I could probably just do KYRIE for Fox. and maybe like a pick or something. That would probably work. Mitchell Robinson, Randall get some bigs, Kristaps, and Seth Curry. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Oladipo, and Brogdon. But right now, the trade on my mind, I mean, Porter Jr. would be cool to get a young prospect there who could be Russell Westbrook, baby. My favorite player in the NBA. There's also D'Angelo Russell and Jared Culver. Also, John Wall wouldn't want to do that with that massive contract. So, right now, the trade that caught my eye the most was definitely for Kristaps Porzingis. The Zach LaVine, Kobe White one was nice because we get a point guard and a shooting guard. But the Kristaps trade, Paul George, that's a good one too, man. He would be a free agent. We wouldn't have to pay him, but he could play that shooting guard. Imagine Kevin Durant and Paul George on the same team. But Kristaps and Seth Curry. Kristaps can move to the 4. He got a solid contract in him, and Seth Curry would be a perfect either starting guard or 6-man. So it's between the Fox deal or the Porzingis deal, because this one really got my mind, rolling right here. Because we get that point guard of the future. We also have Buddy Hield, who could play the 2, because we also have Dinwiddie, so he could start too. So in either of those situations, we also I can't forget we do have Karis LeVert, who at first did not look like he was going to live up to that contract that he earned. And then I guess he started playing a little better. I did give him a ton of minutes at the end of the season, so that may have contributed to his stats. But from what I remember in the beginning of the season, he wasn't playing too well, and he was injured for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, we're gonna look to try to trade some of these other guys as well. But I think we're just gonna move Kyrie right now. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do. We are gonna go ahead and do this deal for Mitchell Robinson. That's not a bad one either. But this one I like a lot. Kyrie for Fox doesn't work. We need to get 20 more million. So I mean I could do Kyrie for Fox and Hield. I don't know if they would really want that. They probably want Josh Richardson. That's not it's a little bit of an underpay there. But we're gonna be doing this deal for Kristaps Porzingis. I like this deal the most. Realistically, for the Mavericks, that wouldn't make a ton of sense. Because then they do kind of lose, a nice big man. But Luka Doncic and Kyrie will be an interesting combo at the guard position. Ball handling might be a little bit of an issue. But Dinwiddie and Seth Curry are going to be our guards. And then we also have Josh Richardson and LeVert. So we have a very solid, very solid backcourt and wings. And we also have a solid center who's getting better as time goes on. So LeVert's contract is the odd contract out right now. From what I'm thinking, Joe Harris will try to bring him back as backup 3. Taron Prince, we have $14 million trade exception I may use. I'll just keep it for right now. There's no reason not to, to get rid of it. So we'll hold on to that for the time being. But Joe Harris, let's go ahead and re-sign him to a 3-year deal. Nobody else we really want to sign. Nothing we could do really in free agency. We don't have any money. So Joe Harris, we'll bring him back to the team, solid shooter. And Taron Prince, we'll keep that like I said. So we are quite negative in money, only $22 million. But I wanted to sign. I wish DeMarcus Cousins didn't ask for so much, because I'd sign him more often. I mean, he gets injured so much, but in a fantasy rebuild with no injuries, it would be kind of nice to get him every now and then. But so yeah, you saw that we did sign Enes Kanter, so we're gonna look to move him for Thomas Bryant. I don't know if they'd want to do that. I'd prefer Bryant over Kanter because he's a bit younger, and they want a first, and they give us Schofield. So I'll throw in some seconds. I have a ton of them. For some reason, so we throw in 2 seconds, and they agree to that. So now, Kevin Durant, 97 overall. Kristaps moving up to the 4 is a 90. Dinwiddie an 83. Allen is an 81 at age 22. Then we got LeVert at 80 at age 25. So here we go in the left. All right, so at the end of this season, we go 56 and 26. Denny Avdija is Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6th Man of the Year. AD is Defensive Player Most Improved. Michael Porter Jr. And Lloyd Pierce, isn't he coach of the Hawks? I think he gets Coach of the Year, so they must have signed somebody good. Well, I mean, Trae Young, 29 points, so that does help. Darren Fox makes the 3rd team. We did get Kevin Durant on the 3rd team. 27 points per game, and I guess nobody else. So defensive teams, nobody, and nobody. And there's the all-rookie teams. Gatto, I've had problems with it all day, so yes, it was them. They have Anthony Edwards, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Andre Drummond, and Capella. Yikes, that's a tough team. So they're going to be our nemesis in the East. We're the 3 seed. Let's go simulate the playoffs and see how this goes. We'll take a look at the stats afterwards. We're taking the Toronto Raptors round 1. They're up 2-1. They're a tough team. We know that, but it's 2-2 now. We'll be taking on Milwaukee if we advance. Okay, game 7. We advanced. Thank goodness. Okay. I was not trying to have a first-round exit with this team with Kristaps and KD. And 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 Milwaukee, and we eliminated in 6. All right, so I guess we got some work to do. Atlanta is dominating until Milwaukee meets them 2-1, 3-1. Milwaukee and Giannis, Game 7, and the Hawks come back and win it. I don't see any way they lose. That team is tough. But the LeBron James-led Lakers win. So let's look at our playoff stats. And then we'll look at Porzingis, 27. But Kevin Durant, I mean, he does suck. So I'm just putting that out there. But yeah, so we're gonna make some upgrades then. Steph Curry, that was the that was the playoffs. So let's look at the regular season stats. Kevin Durant with 27. Porzingis, double with 2 blocks. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good numbers. LeVert, solid. Richardson, in regular season, did good, 10 points, the starting 2, and then I think we're probably gonna start LeVert over him now. And then Jared Allen, 9 boards, 2 blocks. So we got good rim protector. Steph Curry, per 36 numbers is 17 points. Wow, okay. Joe Harris 4 and Thomas Bryant 6. So let's go advance to the off season, and let's see what we can do. Draft lottery first, and some of the results. I don't think we have anything. It doesn't look like it. So let's go to staff signing, assistant coach. Let's get Trent Peterson. What would it take? We have money, so we can offer him. Actually, I'd rather get a good trainer. Sean Navarro, 400K, and then let me get. Let's get Otis Newman. That's fine. And then I'll get a good assistant GM, Ryan Johnson. Who cares about the head scout? Nobody. Let's go to the draft. Joe Nobody's. And are we still recording? Okay, we are. Good. So let's go to the draft. I don't plan on really moving up or anything. The only thing we're going to be doing is possibly. Oh, I forgot to send Jalen Smith to the G League. That's nice. Isaiah Mobley. Got him in the last video, so I'm going to go with Brian Antone. We have another pick. It's 39. I don't know. I'm just going to pick you. And I guess we have another second round pick. Thought I'd trade away all these, so apparently not. Let's go with him to the end. Rookie signing. I'll sign Weems because he's actually kind of good. Antone will sign him as well. And then Claxton. I forgot to send him to G League. Great job. That's fantastic. So Dinwiddie, 84 overall. Richardson, he declines. Both of them decline. So we have a chance to possibly maybe make some moves. We have to pay Jared Allen. So this is a big off season for us. Now let's advance here. And let's go to free agency. So who do we need to pay? And Giannis is out here. Okay. I just wish Giannis was out there in the Miami Heat rebuild. So restricted is Jared Allen. We have to pay Josh Richardson. However, okay, I guess we offered him a deal. Giannis, $45 million. We are not even close to that. So can I get close to that? Karis LeVert making $17 million. Joe Harris, $9 million. That's kind of a lot. Let's see if I can find a Kevin Porter Jr. First round pick, I don't care. Stop their protector. I don't even care about that. So we got a nice young player there. Let's move on from Thomas Bryant. Maybe because he's gonna get paid. So can I find another young center just to replace him? I mean, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Chris Boucher. Dang it, I don't really want to pay him that much. Christian Wood, he's gonna get paid. You know that Capella, we could get a good center. I don't really have 10 more years of contract control. Does he have? Where is it? Alright, I don't know what I want to do here. I need a center. Like a backup. He didn't do bad. What did Rodney Hood? It's too much salary. I don't want to get a whole lot of salary. What about Omari Spellman? 1 more year left too? Not as little? 2 years? That's kind of a lot though. Alec Burks. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This is tough. We gotta find a way to flip this team around quickly. The problem is I'm not sure how I want to do it. Musa, I could probably trade away. He's got 1 year left. Can we get 2 firsts? No, I thought it was 2 firsts. Terrence Mann, Derrick Jones Jr., Minu. First and a second looks like it's the best we can get. So I think I'll probably go with this right here from the Phoenix Suns. That's fine. And then let's look at free agency now. How far away are we from a max deal? $30 million. So we have to trade Kristaps, which I don't think we'd be doing. I could trade Karis LeVert. I might anger some Nets fans though. Tobias Harris, Vernon Carey Jr. We get a young player. Williams, not a whole lot of good deals. Rozier, Lamb, Healed. Need to save money. Aaron Holiday. Oh, he does not have really very good trade value at all. We can get DeMar DeRozan. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Maybe the move would have been to keep Thomas Bryant, and then that was probably the move, was to keep him and then try to trade. Yeah, that would have been smart. Okay, can I get like a... There it goes. No, I can't. Alright, so we're going to have to just re-sign our players then. Dinwiddie, it's time to pay you. It's time to pay Jared Allen. And it's time to pay Josh Richardson. I will actually look to probably trade Josh Richardson. So let's offer him a deal. And then this guy. Okay. So we could decline these guys. Don't care about them. I have some trade exceptions now. So that's actually okay. Maybe able to pull off a move for somebody big. Get a third star. Like a big one. Besides Dinwiddie. And there goes Jared Allen. I hate that. Because now... I hate those stupid little... freaking offers. They're worth like $2 million. Because then, no, I don't want to match that deal. How about I get? My gosh, that's so dumb. Hate those deals. So Giannis actually fell through, and he's back out there. So if we look at the salary cap table, I'm not gonna have bird rights on Kevin Durant. How? I will. Okay, I guess I will in a year. So. Okay, we have a lot. Okay, not as little can play the 3. I do have Kevin Porter Jr. I get him a lot though, but he's a monster. So let's see. What position do we need? Shooting guard. So shooting guards. What can I do to trade Josh Richardson for? Can we trade for like a Bradley Beal? I just got him in the last video. I'm trying to get people I don't get as often. Jaylen Brown. How about that? So Josh Richardson, add an exception of $6 million. I also have young players to offer you, possibly like Brian Antone, and I also have like Caruxos. It's 1 year left. You know you want him, okay? Do I have any other players I can throw in? I could throw in Weems. Yeah, take Weems and a pick. Top 10 protected Suns pick. Okay, they agree to that, so we get Jaylen Brown. Have not really gotten him before, so he's 88 overall. He will be starting. We have a couple of years left on his deal. Put up 17 points, and then we also have Dinwiddie. We still have Curry, and then we have LeVert as a 6-man. Yeah, I actually really like this. Jalen Smith can probably develop, maybe not as little as well. He's 6'5", probably can move him to the 3. He goes up a bunch, I'm assuming. Let's check it out. No, he only goes up 1. Okay, so is there anybody I can sign to like a deal that I could use to trade for somebody? For like affordable. All positions affordable. Bismack Biyombo we could get and like trade him away, so I might just do that. 2-year deal worth that much, and then let me get him. And then I may try to use that with those trade exceptions and some picks. So what else could we upgrade here? What position? Hold on, that's not what I meant to do. So probably point guard. Yeah, I could actually look for a better point guard. Then we could go back to that 6-man. So let's for a point guard. Ben Simmons would be. What if I got Ben Simmons? Let's go Curry. Biyombo, 14 million. I have an exception for 7 million, and 4 more million. I don't know if I have that. I don't. So then we need about to trade for somebody with like 28 million on their deal, which is kind of like impossible to find apparently. So I could get like a Kyle Lowry, or I need to find a way to create some more money. So what if I use this trade exception to, let me just find somebody with like a high contract, like a minimum overall. Can I just find somebody with a really high contract who kind of like sucks? How could I do this? Salary cap table. Let's look at this. Let's look at somebody. You know what? Let me just use the trade finder, and then let me look to trade somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of money. Like, check with Jalen Smith or Nas Little. We'll go Jalen Smith. We'll trade him, and then I can try to trade for like a big salary guy. Like I can just get Joe Harris back actually. Okay, and then let me make sure I use the right exception. So we'll do this one. That one doesn't work. Okay, that's a little bit too much money then. So I don't want 2 players. I want 1 player for like 6 mil. Valentine. Which exception? This one, right? I hope this works. They wanted 2nd round pick. That's fine. So now let's look for point guard. Let's try to get Ben Simmons. If I can't get him, I will look for somebody else. But so it was what? Seth Curry, Biombo, and then 14 mil still. Joe Harris 7, and then who else was it? Denzel Valentine. That works. So now we throw in 2 picks. Can't do the protection backup, so that pick, and try the next 1st round pick I have. They don't like that. He's only 4.5 stars, so we can trade for somebody about 31 million, right around there. Can I get Darren Fox? So then a pick and another pick. They agree to that. Perfect. Look at this team now. We got Fox and Dinwiddie. We got Brown and LeVert, KD and Kevin Porter, Porzingis and Nas Little, and Jared Allen and Nicholas Claxton. Training camps, we'll send Darren Fox, get him to a 90, and then let's not send basketball 101. Send untapped potential as well to Jaylen Brown, and let's send it to Jared Allen, and that's that. Let's go to the next season. Rotation, we're gonna go Fox 33, Brown 33, Durant 35, Porzingis 34, Allen 30, Dinwiddie 29, LeVert 23, Porter 15, and Nas Little 8. Let's go to system efficiency. 7 seconds is 4 stars. I think that probably fits us best. It does. I think it does anyway. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the season now and see how it goes. So Giannis wins MVP again. Cade Cunningham is Rookie of the Year. Cole Anthony is 6th man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved Coach of the Year is Lloyd Pierce. And somehow we didn't get it, but we had a better record. Thanks for that, 2K. So you guys can see here the All-NBA teams. LaMelo Ball on the 2nd team. Alright, so did Kevin Durant make the 3rd team? He did. Not exactly, happy about that since I'm not a... Yeah, so all rookie teams. Let's go move on. Stats for the regular season. Let's see how it all went down. Kevin Durant 23, Porzingis 21, Fox 16, Dinwiddie 16, Brown 15, Allen 11, LeVert 11, Porter Jr. 11, and Nas Little 2. Let's go simulate the... Okay, seed. Number 1 seed. Okay, let's see what they got. We'll check out their team in a minute. But first, let's go simulate the playoffs. We're up 1-0 on Boston. So a little bit of a different, kind of revenge series for maybe like Seth Curry or different guys like that. And 3-2. Oh my gosh. Okay, we advanced. I can't be doing me like that. Brooklyn, number 1 seed, man. We got to be able to take this down 3-1. And we advance. Okay, once more. And we're up 1-0 on Philadelphia. And 3-1. Gentleman sweep. Got it. In the NBA Finals now. 1-0, 1-1. 2-1. Pelicans. Can we win? 2-2, 3-2. Win in 6? We do. Alright. So we win the title in year number 2. So Porzingis, 21 points, 9 boards, 1 assist, a steal, and 2 blocks per game. So the trading KYRIE rebuild has been successful. Did not win a title in that Miami Heat rebuild, but we're back here and we got a win. So this is actually a really nice team. We had Jaylen Brown at 90. Fox should have been at 90, but Durant 99, Porzingis 92, and yeah. So this is actually a really cool team that we did build. I don't really want to go another season. We're gonna leave it as is. So hopefully y'all did enjoy. Let's look at the playoff stats before we go anywhere else. Before I start, rambling off too much. But yeah. So Porzingis 21 and KD 21 as well. And Jaylen Brown 17, Dinwiddie 16, Fox 14, LeVert 13, Allen 11 and 10 and 2, and Kevin Porter Jr. 7 and Nas Little 3. So there you guys go. Hopefully you did enjoy. And I want to check out OKC. Let's see what their squad was. They got Giannis. Oh, and they lost to the Pelicans, who had Capella and Herter and Gobert and Jackson Hayes. Wow. Okay. So there it is, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Thank you.